Alright, have and have not fans. Now, if you don't want any spoilers from the episode synopsis for Season 5, Episode 10, A Lover's Passions, I definitely recommend clicking off the video, but also subscribing. That way you don't miss out when I have new episode reviews, theories, and live streams on the channel. Thanks for supporting. Now, for everybody else who wants to go along with the synopsis, we have from tvguide.com. And before I get into the synopsis, let me just say that when I read it, I just got, the first sentence had me really ticked off. I mean, I can't even believe it. Just one sentence had me ticked off. But then the second one had me a bit concerned. Now, the first sentence, Candace works on a new plan to recoup her money from the criers. Now, hands down, it's just ridiculous that she's still gung-ho on or hell-bent on getting her money from the criers when we know full well she extorted $7.4 million from Jim through David's plan with Oscar. He obtained what money was left and then gave it back to Jim. And even Oscar told Candace to her face, is like, you don't want to work with me. And it's like, yeah, because you took my money. It's like, you know that wasn't your money to begin with. It just irks me that she's still on about this. Now, the new plan to recoup the money from the criers, I'm guessing it has to do with using Gia to sleep with Jim Cryer, as I did a video on about, wait, will the DA George come up with a plan by, striking a deal with Candace to say, hey, you know what? You know Jim Cryer, if you can get his DNA, because I needed it in the case against the Criers in the trial of the murder of Jennifer Salison, I'll let you off the hook. I'll get you out of here. And then it would have made sense, because we do see that at some point Catherine walks in on Gia on top of Jim in the hotel, so it would have made sense. However, it looks like Candace is going to be working on her own plan to get money from the criers, so Gia is going to be sleeping with Jim because Candace wants her to, not to help out with the DA, possibly, but to just get the money back. So we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out, because remember, Jim doesn't have any money right now. Any money that he does have is tied up in Catherine since they're going through the divorce process. So meaning, if Gia gets a credit card or something, I don't think it would work out. Not to mention, I think David gave Jim his credit card so he can get a room in the hotel. So anything that Jim has is instantly going to be worthless because Catherine cut off all of his credit cards. So I really need to see how that's going to work, because even though Candace comes up with these schemes, she doesn't always have all the pieces to the puzzle, because she most likely doesn't know that Jim is going through a divorce right now. Now let's go on to the second sentence. Veronica's preoccupation with revenge consumes her. I'm not going to say that I'm surprised by this sentence. It's just that a lover's passions. I imagine that she's going to be scheming to get back at David, I'm guessing, because I'm thinking revenge. The only revenge I could think of is if she finds out that Justin was the one that ran her from behind in Melissa's car, or because she sees, well, I know David walks in on Benny and Veronica having sex in the next episode, and we know that Veronica wanted to link up with Erica and Candace to get back at David. So the revenge could be simply that as of right now, because, I think we're in what, episode 7 coming up, or is it 8? Either way, we're close to the mid-season finale. I believe the mid-season finale is going to be episode 11. Typically, the episode before finale is better than the finale itself in some seasons. So I don't think this episode is one we should sleep on. I think we should definitely look at episode 10 with some definite attention. But overall, I will say that I'm a bit annoyed that Candace is still going on about this scheme to get the money from the criers, which she just stole the money. I don't even know how to say it in a different way to make it sound fresh, because if the show isn't going to keep Candace fresh, then why the heck should I? But when it comes down to Veronica, I do believe that in the magazine article in early January, Angela Robinson said that if Melissa lost a baby, then Veronica would probably be on it like a suicidal kind of thing herself, because that's all of her plans. But I feel like the fact that her preoccupation with revenge consumes her, this could possibly mean Veronica's definitely going to do something very, very un-Veronica-like that's going to be stupid. And because she's blinded with revenge, it's going to cost her. I feel like, if anything, the episode synopsis really brings home the fact that Candace and Veronica are definitely more similar than they would ever care to admit. And also the fact that these are two very intelligent women in their own right, but due to their own passion, I mean, it says a lover's passion, their passion for control, their passion for revenge is going to be their undoing. And of course, a lover, I mean, you could look at the fact that Veronica and David, or whatever you want to call that, it's just ridiculous how things are just probably going to slip through their hands. But I feel like right before a mid-season finale would be the perfect time to do that. That way, when we transition to the second half of the season during, you know, most likely mid-June, it'll be a great way to pick things up where we left off. So overall, I'm a bit annoyed, especially during the Candace part, but maybe it has a deeper meaning due to the fact that Candace and Veronica are probably going to slip up, but that means the other characters have a chance to get the power stick. So we'll just have to wait and see how that turns out. So again, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. I don't even know why you haven't if you're a Tyler Perry fan, because trust and believe, there are many different subjects that I cover, from plays, movies, sitcoms, drama series. So again, thanks for listening, and we'll just have to wait and see on March 13th if this episode lives up to the hype.